Okay, it's day 1 of recording me trying to get a job. So yeah, as you can see, it's not very clean. Pile of dust here. Ay! Is this filming? Alright, let's see. There's a fire starting in my heart. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. Okay, it's currently midnight. And yeah, I woke up this morning at 2 p.m. not a.m. p.m. And yeah, I had yesterday decided that I'm gonna go for a running today. So yeah, everything got a bit better after 5 p.m. Which is also, yeah, then I made lunch. Before that I wasn't feeling good at all. I now need to define my goals. And also it's not about like forcing yourself to become very driven. It's more about like finding the curiosity and defining what like identifying what you really want. And if you're interested in, for example, I'm interested in startups. Why am I interested? Like what's the exciting part in there? So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling for that. Take care of practical things. I really need to call like the people who pay if you're unemployed. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. It's like, yeah, why doesn't she have a job? I have been like avoiding job search quite a lot, or like a lot, and studying, and it's been like overwhelming. I don't know why, like because yeah, maybe it's because I haven't been believing that I can succeed, but now actually this is important. Now I think I will succeed, because maybe this is thanks to ChatGPT, that I got a new perspective that it's gonna be a success even if I don't get a job at all for some time, because I know I will eventually get a job. It's like I have gotten a job in the past, but now it just feels more, because I'm not studying, like I'm not officially enrolled in school. It feels more pressing, but I still think I will get a job eventually, even though I've been like having these depressive thoughts that, oh, nobody's gonna need a UX designer, or I can't, I'm not learning this anyway. And yeah, actually I was watching a video by Ali Abdal. He's amazing, like my maybe my favorite YouTuber. It's called like Stop Overthinking, and in parentheses, and finally achieve your goals. So it's like basically saying that we prepare too much and we only need like this much information to get started, like this much, and this is how much we could have gotten like in total. And yeah, the point is that, yeah, just like you will learn during the like in the process, in the action once you finally do it. So yeah, and that's not even the most important part, even though that's also really good. Like he had this graph that has like this dip. Your feelings or mood, they go into like once you start learning a new thing, it goes like this, like woo, and then you think like, oh my god, I can't, here, like you're in the like in the deep, like after you have done like one or two things trying to learn it, and then, or like maybe a week, or just a small amount of time, or just done, you're in your first project or second, or in the very beginning, excuse me, and you're just thinking, I can't do this, I really suck, I'm not for this, like, and then you give up because of that, and of course then you don't learn it. So I think I'm here, I'm currently in the deep, and I'm thinking like all this, like it's not gonna work, like I'm gonna fail anyway, like it's like, yeah. Or I realized that when I was watching that video, and now I'm like thinking, and then I will be really good, and then I will get a job in this, like in this skill area. Hi, it's now the 4th of August, and I thought that I would make an update video. So yeah, I watched Ali Abdal's video on like what's the one thing that someone should do in the 20s, and he recommended audiobooks, like just leveling up by learning through audiobooks. So yeah, and then I asked ChatGPT like what's my like weaknesses and most important things to get like correct first, and then based on that, like what is the number one book recommendation. Number one thing is that I had heard about this before, but I kind of hadn't, like I had forgotten about how important it is. So if I want to change something for real, I need to change my identity. So for example, if I was someone who smokes, I would like, do I see myself as a smoker or as someone who just like, if you're at a party and someone says like you're trying to quit smoking, and someone says like, do you want a cigarette, and you say that, oh no thanks, I don't want a cigarette, or something like that, or I'm trying to quit, or something like that, and then another person says, no, I'm not a smoker, so that one is more powerful, and it's like, yeah. And I already started with like applying this with trying to see myself as more clean and like organized. So yeah, and now this morning, I yesterday like listened to that, and already this morning, like I mean it's not perfect, but I vacuum cleaned and I will take those out today. I listed like just features that, or identities for myself, and I'm thinking like I'm not gonna acquire all of these at once. I'm focusing for now like this clean and being an evening and morning routine person. And yeah, and this, I also listed some things that I'm not. So here it says like I'm not someone like addicted to social media or like watching social media. There's a funny word in Finnish, but yeah. Okay, so this is an update for my job search thing. So I actually have a volunteering job now. I got it from so let's see. I can show you guys. Guys, I think there are so many of you. I have no no followers. Okay. Yes, the taprootfoundation.org. So I got actually it's a surprisingly big project. But yeah, this is a really good one. And so I get to practice my skills for free. It's actually, I think it's even better than some online courses. But yeah, to have a practical like experience. So yeah, but did the first meeting with the volunteering organization or the organization that I'm volunteering for. It was surprisingly hard. They expected much more of me than I was prepared, and also they were skilled already themselves, which is good for me because I then get to learn from better people. Again, like it's like extremely hard for me to start working for some reason. It's like I just avoided. Like I read a Swedish language book in order to avoid this work. And once I started it, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually, I have now a plan, and I can, like, I didn't have a plan when I started, but now once I started, it's like, oh, this is a good way to practice. But yeah, it's not really fun when you're like in the avoidance state. But yeah, usually it helps when I come up with like what I'm gonna do next. Like that's the like next action. So yeah, I recommend that to you as well. You do it. We can do it. Hello, another update. Today is 12th of August, and yeah, I was feeling really tired today because last week I had a good week. I've been walking every morning, following my morning routine, but yeah, I have gotten quite good at this morning walk routine. Sorry, I'm just feeling tired. And yeah, but I am not good with my evening routine yet, so that's gonna be my next focus. Then I watched my guy Ali Abdal's video where his whole video was called I didn't want to make this video or something like that. And yeah, in that video he was explained like he doesn't force himself, but he also for the first 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so, sometimes half an hour maybe, that he really doesn't want to film the video, but he does it anyway. And yeah, so yeah, but so the idea is to give an honest attempt at that for just 5 minutes, and then you can quit if you really need to. Hi, I'm just doing an update. I'm in my morning walk, and I think the identity-based habit change is like really paying off now. Online Zoom calls and things like that for co-working, because it is really important, like the people who you hang out with, and yeah, it like impacts our behavior, even though like we think like even more than that we think. And since in my environment there aren't really a lot of co-working spaces or like people hustling and doing like focused stuff and improving themselves, this is really important. So, and it builds accountability, and you writer's hour, that's one that happens every day, every weekday. And then there are a couple of others. You can find those in recommendations in Reddit or somewhere. I'll put the links in the description. Hi, it's the 28th of August, and yeah, I have been improving a lot. I have a lot of new habits thanks to the Atomic Habits book that I have been listening audiobooks from in my morning walks. So let's see how my room looks now. Okay. Well, yeah, it's clean. It's no dust, nothing, and it's just a normal day. So about my work, I have news as well. It's I got asked for a doctoral position, which is like I wasn't at first. I was not going to like go with that because I was thinking like I don't want to waste like 4 years doing a doctoral thesis. But then it was like I already have one article, and then the another one that I need, it's gonna be super interesting AI related project. So yeah, but the pay is low, and also it's just part-time work, so 50% work. So it's still like not, and I have to apply, which is still not it's not certain that I will get it. So yeah, my volunteering work, I see those as work. So so I don't see myself as like unemployed. No, I'm just working every day. It's like eventually I will get a job or I will make one. Doctoral position, it's not starting tomorrow or like next month, it's next year. So it's like 4 months, but it's still like, and if I get there. So yeah, I still think it's really good for me, and I'm in a lucky position that I worked on this project and I put effort, so maybe that's why my efforts were noticed and it's now paying back. So yeah. Yep, it's helpful to have something that you look forward to. It's really helpful. Something real. I mean, like, because I have imagined, for example, or dreamed about going on a vacation, like on a holiday to an island. No, not an island. No, it's like, yeah, or yeah, like the sun's shining, there's beaches, and it's like abroad in Greece or somewhere nice, Spain or something. And I have dreamt about that for years, and it's, yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to prioritize that or save money for that yet. So that's not like something that you look forward to. It's like something you plan for, and it will then happen. But yeah, you need to have something real that you know that will. All right, hello, it's Marianne here again. Just an update. I have now had one job interview and another one is next week. And I think there is like two main reasons for that. Firstly, I changed my like strategy. I figured out that it doesn't, like what I'm doing right now, it's not working. So instead of applying to UX design jobs or something like that, where my skills aren't that high just yet, I started applying for customer service roles or roles that don't require, like they will train you there. So yeah, and yeah, it's working. And I also asked ChatGPT like, what are the top 3 reasons why I am not already in a job or something like that. And yeah, it gave me some good advice. And then yeah, also I noticed that in my CV I had forgotten 1 dot from my email. So maybe that was one of the reasons I didn't previously get any jobs. But yeah, it's okay now. Hi, it's Marianne and we are currently, or I am currently in Greece, Athens, in a hotel for 2 weeks before my work starts here. Like how incredibly crazy that is. It sounds so cool. Yeah, like this has been my dream for so many years. In that, like to be able to travel to a country for the dark season, because in Finland it's very dark. And now I will be starting my work here in 5 days or 6 days. And yeah, I'm just making this video to tell you that it's possible. Like at the beginning, when I started to film these videos, I didn't know like what was gonna happen. And I just thought I'd film the journey. And now here we are. It's just gonna be, I'm probably gonna be just for 3 months because I will be starting another job in January, but still it's like, this is so wild. Like it's so I can't even really find the words how incredible it is. Even though the pay is not the best, but still that just to have work in abroad in a like country where it's sun is shining, and yeah, it's really awesome. I have to say it's really awesome. And yeah, I believe in you guys. You can do it too. It's possible. It wasn't even that hard. It really wasn't. And yeah, just make a plan. Ask ChatGPT what you like, what you could do. And but also like, just don't just copy me, because I had like so carefully planned and thought through like, what do I really want. So that is, I think, really important, because you don't want to, I mean, of course I wanted like just any job would do kind of, but not at the same, not like any job, because for example, I wouldn't do like cleaning or anything like that, and especially not in Finland. So but yeah, kind of like any job. But then it's really good to know like, what do you actually want, like the what could be the main criteria, and just then focus on those. And yeah, hope that you can like get the kind of job that you also want. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, this is I mean, I don't know what will happen. Will I even find an apartment here, because I have just like this week and next week
time to find it, and maybe I will never be able to even work, but at least I got this far, and yeah, it's really cool. And the company I will be working for is called Teleperformance. If anyone happens to be like one of those people that want to travel abroad for work. So yeah, that's, I mean, yeah. Let's see what the future holds. I believe in you guys. You can do it too. You can do it too. Go ahead and send me out and I'll let your shit back. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do.